Welcome back to Foothill Life.
Hi, I'm Rainey.
And I'm Lynette.
In 2021, we made the decision to sell our home in the East Bay and relocate to the foothills of California.
Join us in our journey living the Foothill Life. The materials needed to resin our bar top have arrived. We have the certified food grade super clear tabletop epoxies, mixing containers, we're using a tack cloth, the little sponge brushes, of course a stir stick. We have some drop cloths and painter's tape so that we can safely tarp off around the bar so nothing gets on the floor or the countertop in the back. But the first step is Rainey has to apply like a base coat and let it set for 2 hours. And what that's going to do is that's going to fill in all the little cracks and voids and whatnot, kind of seal up the remaining pieces of bark that's on the bar top. So it'll give it a nice seal, and then after that 2-hour drying time, then you come back and you lay this stuff on thick. It'll self-level itself, and this live edge bar top will look beautiful. So stay tuned. So Rainey has it all tarped off. Didn't want to show you that because it'd be boring. But it's all taped off to catch any of the drippings. And then under like the weak areas, there's tape because she's going to fill on, what is that pre-coat called again?
It's a seal coat.
A seal coat. And then over here, as it dried, it started to split. So it's all taped and protected for the seal coat so she can really fill in that crack. And then down into here. So it's warm in here than it is outside. All right, so Rainey's gonna mix up her batch of sealant, as you call it. And while she's mixing for 3 to 5 minutes, I'm gonna take this tack cloth and wipe any excess particles that may be on the bar top. Oil or something on it.
What does?
This tack cloth.
Yeah.
Three to 5 minutes have passed, and Rainey's ready to apply the sealant coat. I'm going to come behind her with this foam brush, just kind of spread it in all those cracks that she's going to be putting it in.
Get it in here.
Same way, just drizzle it in there, and then I'll brush it. Oh, you're not going to use that stick?
Wow, it's kind of short. Give me another brush.
Here. Yeah, it's probably safer if you brush it. Maybe she'll just brush it, not me. I'm not sure.
Flood this in here.
Yeah, it's a pretty good sized crack, about 1/4 inch wide. Oh, the color looks nice already. It's gonna be so shiny. I can follow behind you if you want and like spread it out. I don't know if you have a time limit on that.
No.
Oh, can you capture that color? Looks gorgeous. It's gonna be pretty.
I just want to make sure that gets flooded and sealed.
You might have to come back, right, after you make one round and see what has sunken in farther. Or I can just put the camera on the tripod and follow you and start sealing cracks.
Do whatever you want.
Let's do that. Okay, the mix is getting hot, means it's setting, but we feel like we pretty much have it covered. The thicker areas, I don't know what's going to happen with that because it just keeps running out. The tape's not holding up. But our biggest concern is that nobody grabs it in and snags it and rips it off. And I think you spilled some on the ground over there. My foot just got stuck.
Oh, it's everywhere.
But it's looking really good.
This is starting to actually dry.
Yeah, don't put it in there. Oh, you better. Yeah, you might want to brush that, Rainy, before it sets like that. All right, there it is. The base coat. The final coat will take care of everything. Just gotta wait a couple hours for it to set. We'll be back. Okay, it's been 2 hours. Rainy's gonna mix up the remainder. You're gonna do the remaining stuff, right?
Yeah.
She's gonna mix up what's left of the epoxies. And we didn't touch it because you're not supposed to touch it. You're gonna see waviness, and that's to be expected. The final coat that Rainy's gonna put on is called the float.
Flood coat.
Oh, flood. I'm sorry, flood coat, and that's where everything is gonna hopefully level out, smooth out, and stuff. There's just this one area right here. It's really weird.
Nothing wants to stick.
You can see it. It's like nothing was on there. I touch it and it's dry. I'm not gonna touch the other part because it looks wet, but you touch it and it's dry. So we don't know if it soaked in or if it just repelled off of it. But I'll tell you, if you've seen the previous video, we sanded the heck out of this thing. So it's not like we forgot to sand it. Now she has to mix that for 3 to 5 minutes. All right, she's all done mixing. Where's your you got your little spreader?
Over here.
So I think she's just gonna pour it on there and spread it.
Can I hold that?
I can. All right, there it is. Let me give her little spreader. We'll just have to clean it up later. So now it's supposed to, after she gets it all spread, it's just supposed to self-level, correct?
Yep.
So our last home, Rainy built a bar inside and did this to our bar top. It wasn't a live edge. It was something she made out of oak, and it came out really nice. And I'm sure this one's gonna do just the same. Can you hear it running? Sounds like rain. Just drip, 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 drip. So you won't be brushing this at all, right?
No.
I told Rainy, don't worry if it's not perfect. It's a bar. We're in the country. It's supposed to be rustic. Never worked with a live edge before. It's a little different.
What I probably want to do is take the brushes and go along the sides.
Okay. Let me get her a brush. I'm not sure how much work time she has, but on the first coat, it started to set up in about 30 minutes. That means she's doing better now. It's, you know. Is it kind of squeaky dry?
Okay.
Here, start from here. It's thicker. There you go. Go slower because you're like.
There's just going to be a hole there.
So Rainey's doing a little heat in there on the end just to kind of smooth stuff out. I'm hoping you can see, but we just got done heating it up. Yeah, we just got done getting all the bubbles out with the heat gun. There's a few areas that just keep sucking and sucking and sucking and bubbles come up, but you know, it is what it is. It still looks amazing.
Yeah,
They
there's
just-
some bubbles there. Let me get those bubbles out.
Yeah, you already heated them out and they come back. We just spent the last, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes doing wipe up. It's still dripping. So we're just coming along and wiping the drips to try not to have too many like icicle looking things left over. Down at that end, the slab
It's a lost cause.
is a lost cause. Yeah, it was cracked all the way through, and the first initial seal didn't seal it completely, and we even had tape underneath, and let's just say it didn't seal it. But you know what? It looks amazing. Look at that shine. Looks great. So it has to cure for a minimum of 72 hours, but 7 days is the best.
It's a total hard cure.
Yeah, for a total hard cure. But I'm going to come back in 24 hours and show you what it looks like. So we'll see you in 24 hours. Hey, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, all right? Subscribe if you haven't. See you in 24. Okay, here's your 24-hour update. Look at that shine. It is beautiful. Isn't that pretty? This is what we showed you earlier. Just the cracks and stuff. I don't know if you can see it, but it just kept sucking it up and sucking it up. But you know what? It gives it character. Check out that bark. That's pretty cool. So now we just have to figure out when we can handle this, you know, touch it and stuff. We just have to get all this stuff off. The tape that's underneath. And here's something really funny. Look at this. It's like a plate. Good thing we had tarp. Although some did get on the floor, but we got it off. But we have to go around and get the little knobbies off. But for the most part, we did get them all scraped off, but we love it. It looks great. Okay, it's been 48 hours and it's curing nicely. I've already cleaned up all of the tarp and stuff. We just have some areas of the blue tape that we need to figure out how to get off, and these little icicle thingies. There's a couple of sharp edges of icicles like right here. So that's the next thing to work on. Alright guys, as you can see, the bar top is done. We're having a little get together.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click the thumbs up.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And we'll see you on the next video.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Woo!